Hi guys, this is Simone, aka Plum Fairy Simmer, and today we are going to be doing the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge on my channel. So I'm so excited to be doing this challenge. I've been wanting to do it for like the longest time, probably like, I don't know, a couple of months or so. And I've been preparing for this challenge for probably about like 2 or 3 months or so, trying to get everything ready to be able to film this, but I'm so excited to be able to start this series. So let's get right into the challenge and talk about like premise of the challenge if you don't know about the Hot Tea Legacy challenge already. So let me pull that up. Okay, so here are the rules of the Hot Tea Legacy challenge. So it was made by Alex Alex Dice, if I'm saying that correctly. Alex Dice, yep. So this is the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge. So if you don't know it already, I definitely recommend looking up the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge and being able to look at the rules and be able to see if this is something you're interested in doing. And so this is a legacy challenge that they created to add some more drama and spice to my game while enjoying the mini packs and features it has to offer that I often forget exists, which as a simmer, if you know, you know. Legacy is what we're going to go through. So they have 10 generations of roles to go through, but I'm going to start with one. Okay, so the generation one is the hopeless romantic. So your natural talent for baking bread and decorating sweet treats made you think that owning a bakery would be a piece of cake. Pun fully intended. So with stars in your eyes and every last penny to your name, you pour it all into opening your dream bakery. What you didn't expect was to fall in love and get pregnant so quickly. For a while, life felt perfect. Business was picking up and your little family was thriving and love was sweet. But out of nowhere, someone else walked into your life and just like that, your heart shifted. You never thought you'd be a heartbreaker, but the heart wants what the heart wants. You left your partner for this new love and soon after found yourself pregnant again. The bakery is booming, your kids were getting along, and your heart felt full. You were madly in love, and for once everything felt just right until they walked in. The moment you saw them, it hit you, love at first sight, all over again. You couldn't ignore it, so you broke things off once more, chasing what felt like your true soulmate. You just can't help that you're a hopeless romantic. So the traits for this challenge is what they recommend is love bug, cheerful, family oriented, and then having the aspiration of like a romantic explorer. The skills you would focus on is baking, cooking, and romance, and then the career you would be into is being a baker. So the goals they already set for this challenge is max all skills listed above. So romance, cooking, baking, complete the aspiration listed above. So they recommend doing like being a romantic explorer. Start by selling baked goods on a selling table or use a stand that comes with the home chef hustle. You can skip this if you don't have that or don't want to. When you have enough money, open a bakery using the retail store feature from Get to Work or small business from Business and Hobbies. Every major holiday, sell items in your store that relate to spooky cookies, like example spooky cookies on Halloween. Optional, give your lot the simple living lot trait. And get into a serious relationship with at least 3 Sims throughout your life and have a baby with each Sim that you get in relationship with. Make a family recipe and pass it down to your children. Get married to your final partner and live a happy life with them and your children can have more than three and you can have more than 3 children if you wish. So go all out with gifts for your kids, partners, and birthdays. Celebrate your Sim's favorite holiday when it comes around, which would be Love Day, Valentine's Day, since they're a hopeless romantic. You don't have to complete the holiday every time, but get your Sim to celebrate, so decorate for it to the fullest. And then the mods I recommend for like cooking is Granny's Cookbook, Custom Recipes, and S&S Cookbook. So this is for generation one, and that's the one we're starting out with. So I'm so excited to introduce you guys to our first sim for generation one. Okay, so let me show you our sim for generation one. Okay, so our sim for generation one is Honey. So this is our main character. So her name is Honey and her last name is Briarwood. So let's go into cast so we can definitely go more into details about her family and her traits and like the storyline that I'm gonna go for her. So let's go. Okay, so here is our main character, Honey. That's gonna be the Generation 1 main character. Like I said, her name is Honey Briarwood. And this is her. So she's in her summer outfit. So let's show her everyday outfits. Or should we get into the traits first? Okay, let's show the outfits first and then we'll talk about her traits. So this is her everyday outfit. Her second outfit for everyday. And then her third one, I think this one's so cute. And her fourth one. And then her fifth one. Super cute. I really love the little lace detail in her hair. Like, that's so pretty. This hair by Leah Lith, I think, Sims. I think that's what the hair is by. Yeah. I think that's the name. Lith. If I'm saying that correctly. Anyway, that's her everyday outfits. Then we got her formal outfits. This really reminds me of Dorothy, which is why I gave it to her. Because I was like, I love Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. So I was like, you know what? This dress is very cute. Put some red heels with it, you know. And here's her second formal outfit. And her third, so cute. I really like this hair on her. I feel like it just looks so pretty. Like it just looks so pretty on her. She just has such a pretty face. And then here's their fourth formal outfit. And her fifth. This dress is so cute. So pretty. And I put like a little flower in there. Like so cute. And then here's her athletic. Her other athletic. I feel like I put this outfit like I imagine her like going ice skating or something in this. It's so cute. I think it'd be perfect for like an ice skating date or roller skating or whatever. But it's so cute. Athletic. And here's another athletic outfit. And then this is not athletic wear, but like I had too many outfits for her and I wanted her to have an outfit for like baking. So I was like, you know, baking's hard work. So that I was just like, I'm just gonna put some of the outfits I couldn't all fit on like her everyday and formal. Like I'll just put that in her athletic because like I don't really use. She's not really gonna be working. Like she'll work out, but like she's. Let's be honest, she's probably not gonna work out. But if she does have some athletic outfits. So I was just like, I'm just gonna put some of the baking outfits that I want to put on her in her athletic wear. So that's why she has baking outfits in her athletic wear. And I just think these are so cute. And then I thought this apron was so cute that I found online and I was just like, I need to use it on her. But like I didn't have enough outfits. Like I already created so many outfits for her. And I was just like, I need to use this little apron. This would be so cute. Like she goes out there gardening and it'd be so cute. And I was just like, I don't have enough outfit room. Like we need more outfit room. We should be able to make like 7 outfits. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it in her athletic wear, you know. But I just think it's so cute, like little lace shorts, the little rain boots, and then it has like little flowers on there, like daisies, I think, and there's like little gardening tool. I was like, I have to use this outfit. I have to. So that's why she has a baking. You know, for baking, whenever she bakes, I'll put her in that, and then this, and then I can also use like the apron mod by Tiny Coffee Cups as well. But that's her athletic slash baking outfits. And here's her sleeping wear. So this cute little robe. This is so cute. It has like little, looks like little roses on it, and I just love floral everything. So I was like, perfect for her. And she has little frilly socks, and she of course has to have her lace, the lace ribbon. I feel like she's super girly, so she definitely has to have lace and floral and all that jazz. And here's her other pajamas. These are so cute on her. Little floral. And then I really like this little dress. I feel like she also has it in her everyday outfit. I just kind of changed the color. Like she's wearing white for when she goes to bed with this. But I just feel like it's the perfect, nightgown that you can like wear outside, but also sleep in it as well, if that makes sense. So like she's gonna wear it. Anyway, sorry about that, my fur baby. But anyway, like I was saying, it's a cute little pretty little lace like dress. It'd be like you could dress it out, wear it out, or dress it as a nightgown. So I just thought it was just so cute that she has to wear it also to bed. Okay, and then here's the fourth pajamas. I just think these are so cute. Like, look at the little roses. I just love roses. I love anything floral, anything shabby chic. I'm gonna wear it. So it just looks so pretty on her. Like the little lace detail, the little flowers, like whoever made this, they did. They did their big one. Look at that. Look at the lace. Oh my goodness. Look at all the details. Like that's so pretty. Like I would wear that. Okay, and then here's the fifth pajamas, kind of like a little lingerie moment. And then we got her formal wear. No, that's not formal. I'm sorry. This is her party wear. We got a little hat. It's a pretty skirt. The top. And then we have this pretty dress. It's so cute. And then this hair looks really pretty on her. And we got her favorite boots on. And then we got this little party wear. I thought this was such a cute little bralette moment. And then we have like a little flower on the side and the little white skirt. It's so cute. And here's another party outfit. This cute little sundress with her favorite boots. And a cute little hat. And then we got this fifth outfit for the party wear. And here's her swimwear. And her other swimwear. And this one. And then this one. So she has really cute little swimsuits. And then here's her summer outfit that she was wearing earlier in the video. And her other summer outfit. This is so cute. Little cute little overalls. And she gets little cute little cowgirl boots. And then she has this cute little hair tie in the back. This is so cute. I think this is also by Leolith. Hair as well. I think this outfit's so cute. And her other outfit, got the cute little lace shorts and the cute little boots. So cute. And then we got little flower crown moment, and she has this cute little lace floral top, and then like this silky maxi skirt, midi skirt. Like yeah, it's not really like all the way long, but it's like yeah, midi skirt with a little boot moment. And then she has a little hat and has her braids and cute little shorts moment with some little lace sockies and some boots. I just think it's so cute. And then it has a little flower on the side on the hat. It's so cute. And then let's go to her cold weather. So this is such a cute cold weather outfit. So she has like little overalls and like long sleeve, and her hair is like up and there's little curls. And then she has a little sweater. And like I meant to take all these earrings off of her. I did not want them on there. Okay, take all these earrings off because I don't want them there. And I gotta put like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna show the outfits again. I just gotta like fix this. Okay. Let's put this highlight. Cold weather. Okay. Okay, so like I was saying, this is her cold weather, the cute little overalls and little boots. It's very cute. The green striped shirt on. This is such a cute little outfit. And she has a cute little sweater. And like some jeans and some Ugg boots on. And this cute little vest with little flowers on there. And then I put like a little scarf to go with it. She got little Ugg booties on as well. And her hair is up on this little curly detail. She has a little clip on there. I think that's from one of like the hairstyles she was wearing. And then we have this cute little jacket, like quilted jacket. I think this is so her. We got her hair up. I got little earmuffs on, and she got little gloves on, and then she got little Uggs, jeans. I just think this is so cute. Like I've seen this jacket all over Instagram, like the quilted jacket. And I've always wanted one. I need to get one. But look how cute. It's so pretty. And then the last cold weather, she has this little cute little dress and some boots and some tights on. And she's like little gold hoop earrings on. It's so cute. Okay, let's put her everyday outfit on. Okay, so let's put this on. So this is her first outfit every day. And then, so like I said, her name is Honey Briarwood. So she is a young adult. I would say she's probably about the age of like 24, I would say, is how old she is. And here are her traits. She's whimsical. She's a love bug. She's family oriented. Cottage core, and then captivating. So let me talk more about the traits you probably never heard of on here, but these are custom traits that I do have in my game. So she has the whimsical trait. So these Sims are unusual, playful, and unpredictable. Rather than serious or practical, they are dreamers, out of step with the real world. This makes them really good writers and artists. So she's very whimsical, super girly, very creative. And she's a love bug, so Sims with this trait are constantly swept up in the whirlwind of romance. They fall in love easily, often wear their hearts on their sleeves, which is perfect because, yes, she is a love bug. She's family oriented, so she's really close with her family. So these Sims become happy around family members, become sad if they don't interact with their family for a period of time, and can boast about their family. And then she's got cottagecore trait as well. So in the heart of nature, you'll find the Sim in a solely deeply connection to the simplicity of country living. These days are filled with the tending of gardens, embracing the charm of rustic aesthetics, and reveling in the serenity of the outdoors, which definitely describes her. She's very much into the cottagecore aesthetic. She's very cottagecore. You can definitely tell by her style. And then the last trait she has is captivating. Something special in these Sims make them hard to be forgotten. Their relationships increase faster and decrease slower. Their good friends and loved ones get inspired around them. So I would definitely say she is a captivating Sim. So these guys definitely fall in love with her easily. So that's why I definitely gave her that trait, because I definitely would say she is captivating. So that is Honey Briarwood. And I definitely named her Honey because like she has this honey blonde hair and she has like this honey brown skin, and the honey blonde definitely just complements her skin tone, her honey brown skin, and she just gives me honey vibes. Like she definitely looks like a honey. Now I kept going back and forth, like, do I want to name her Honey? I feel like you don't really hear too many people like you'll hear like animals with the name Honey. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it and I should give her the name because I feel like she definitely she gives off honey vibes. Like she looks like a honey. And I think that's a pretty name. So her name is Honey. Last name is Briarwood. And I would say she's about 24 years old and she is gonna be Generation 1. So these are her family members. So let's go down here. I'm not going to show all their outfits, but I'll explain who um the family members are. Okay, so this is Helena Briarwood, and this is her grandmother. So this is her mom's mom. So these are her mom's parents. So her mom, parents Helena Briarwood and Charlie Briarwood. And you're probably wondering, where is her mom? So her mom, Hannah Lee, did pass away when she was probably about 8 years old, due to a sickness. So then she was, we'll go deeper into it. She ends up long story short, she ends up being raised by her grandparents, because her father felt like he couldn't do it. He couldn't raise all three other daughters. So I only have two of the girls in here, and her oldest sister is in her own household. So, but we'll definitely get into more deeper into the storyline of Honey and everything. But anyway, this is Helena Briarwood, her grandmother, and some of her traits. So she's family oriented, cottage core, bookworm, loves outdoors, and a green thumb. And her trait, successful lineage. And then Honey's was, I'm pretty sure it was big happy family. Like she wants to, yeah, big happy family. I feel like I should give her though. Yeah, big happy family. Sims with happy family aspirations long to be part of a big family. They need to quality time. Family members have lots of meaningful interactions with all the branches of their family tree. Big happy. Someone wants to build a large loving household. Which one does she have? Big happy family. Oh, so she has this one. The Sims wants to build a large loving household. So I feel like it does for her. Like she wants to have kids. She wants to build something. So I think I will keep this aspiration for her. So I feel like she dreams of, finding the one, growing a foundation, having a family, all that stuff. So I'm going to keep that instead of like the romantic aspiration. And then let's go to her grandfather, Charlie Briarwood. But this is Charlie Briarwood. So he's family oriented, animal enthusiast, goofball, loves the outdoors, and he's clumsy. And this is him. And yep, those are her grandparents. And his job, he is a fisherman, and then the grandmother works in like admissions, like college admissions. So in the storyline, a lot of the girls, a lot of the family members, not all of them, but like Honey's mom, and then Honey's grandma, and then Honey's great grandma has a H name, and then the kids that she had, like the great grandmother, um, has three kids. So she has Helena, and then she has Henrietta, and then she has a son. I think his name is Harold. So you're gonna notice like the H names are very popular in the family, but not all the grandkids have the H names, but it's just the great grandma has an H name, her grandma has one, her mom, and then her sisters, and that's pretty much everybody with the H name. But anyway, this is Haven Briarwood. This is Honey's sister. So this is one of Honey's older sisters. So this Haven is the second oldest. So it's Hope is the eldest. Haven is the second, and then Honey is the last child. And so this is Haven. So she's creative, she's irresponsible, she's impulsive, she's rebellious, and she's very free spirited. So she is the type of girl. She doesn't like to work. She does not. So she went to college for a bit, but that didn't work out because she does not like to conform. She does not like to work. She just wants to do art all day. Like she just loves art. And she's just very impulsive and rebellious. That is just who Haven is. But she dreams of being, owning her own gallery and just being a famous artist. So she, lives with her grandparents like Honey does. And you'll definitely see that once we get out of cast. So this is Haven, one of Haven's. Sorry, I cannot speak today. One of Haven's outfits. So I feel like she's very much very like. Oh no, this is her hot weather outfits. Oops. Yep, this is one of Haven's outfits. So I feel like she's very like dark academia, dark witchy, bohemian is like her style. And then we got Honey. Honey is very like sweet, cutesy, cottagecore, girly aesthetic, and then Haven's very like dark, witchy, dark, bohemian, artsy aesthetic. And so here's her second outfit. And then her third one. So cute. And then here's her fourth outfit. And then her fifth outfit. I'm not gonna show all her outfits, but then like this is one of her formal outfits. Her athletic, her sleepwear, her one of her party outfits. Another one of her party outfits. The other one, swimwear. And here is her hot weather. I'm pretty much showing you all of her outfits. But then, you know, this is her cold weather outfit. So this is Olive Haven's outfit. And like I said, she is the second oldest. And then they have pets in this household. So they have their. She's so cute. And they have two horses. They have Ruby. Super cute. And Ruby is mellow, fearful, and intelligent. And then we got the other horse, Chip. And he is intelligent, brave, and he's free spirited. And then we have Ginger. She has the traits of she's playful, she's hunter, and she's adventurous. So this is everybody in this household. And then we'll get more into like the family tree and all that. So let's get out of cast. Okay, so we're out of cast. So like I said, this is Honey. And then let's get into Honey's genealogy. So this is um Honey's mom, Hannah Lee, and her dad, Archie. And then this is Archie, her dad's parents. So Alexander, and then Lena. This is mom. So Archie he is black and his mom is Chinese. And then Honey's mom is white. So Honey is black and white and then Chinese as well. So she is a mixture. And then we have Honey's sister, like I was talking about, Hope, and she's married to Quentin. And so her sister is in the medical field. I gotta get out of her sister's in the medical field, and she's married to someone in the science field. And then let's see, where's everybody? Okay, and then let's go to. So this, like I said, this is Hannah Lee, Honey's mom, and that is Honey's grandparents. This is Helena, and it is Charlie, the ones we were looking at earlier. And then Helena, her mom, is Hattie is her mom. And then she was married to George Michelson. So then these are Honey's great grandparents, and her great and then her great grandparents has Henrietta, which is her aunt. And then they have Harold as well. And then they have her grandma, Helena. So her great grandma had 3 kids, 2 girls, 1 boy, and and then you see the family tree. So you see her great aunt ends up having 2 boys. They get married, and then they have, one, two, three, 4 kids. And then they get married and they have 2 kids. So this is Henrietta's sons, which is Henry Fletcher and then Harry Fletcher. And then they both get married, have their own kids. And then Helena's brother, Harold, gets married to, Kathy, and they have 2 kids. They have a boy and a girl. And of course, he gets married and has his 2 kids, but then they got on a divorce. So now he's married to a younger woman and they recently had a baby. And then his daughter is married and they have their 2 kids. So it's a big I I made a big family tree. I was just like I always wanted to make so many different generations, and I haven't done that in The Sims 4. So I was just like, especially since they updated the family tree, I was like, I'm going to make a big family tree. I think it would be so cool to have so many different family members at like different holiday events and parties and stuff like that. And I think it's so cool to look at family trees and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gonna go big or go home. So I went big with this one. So there's definitely a lot of family members and stuff. So I'll definitely make like a big genealogy template for Honey. So if you guys ever wanted to look back and be like, who is this person? And we can be like, oh, it's this person. Because it's definitely a lot of people on here to keep track of and try to remember who's who. But yeah. So like I said, this is Honey's grandma, Helena, and then they have Helena and Charlie, Honey's grandparents, just has 2 girls. So they have Honey's mom, Hannah Lee, and they have her aunt, Hyson. So they just have 2 girls, Hannah Lee and Hyson. And then they have their own kids. So like Honey, Haven, and Hope are all Hannah Lee's children, and Archie. So they just have 3 girls. And then Hannah Lee's sister just gets married, and she has a lot of kids. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has 6 kids. So all 5 of the kids all have the same dad, except Holly does not have the same dad. And then I even made the Briarwoods family tree. I made like Honey's great grandma's family tree, like the Michelsons. And then I also made the Briarwoods, which would be her grandpa's side of the family. That's why they had the last name Briarwood, obviously. So I even made the Briarwood. So I made his parents as well. So we got Ben and Lucille. And then we have Charlie's brother, which is Randy. So Charlie's mom only has 2 kids. She only has 2 boys, which is Charlie, Honey's grandpa, and then Honey's uncle, Randy. And of course, they have their own kids. So he has 2 girls, Hannah Lee and Hyson. And then Randy, he ends up having a girl and a boy. So he has his daughter, Rebecca, and a son, Robert. And then Rebecca, she has her 3 kids. And then Robert and his wife, Kim, they have 4 kids. And then their oldest recently got married, and then they had twins. So it is a big family tree, so many different people. So I'll definitely make like a big genealogy like template so that we can go back and be like, oh, who is this person? Just in case we get lost, because there is a lot of people. But I just thought it was so cool to play around with this. I have not played around in The Sims 4 with a big, like a whole bunch of generations. So I'm so glad they updated it and it was so fun to make. So that's the family tree in a nutshell. I know it's a lot, but that's the family tree, if that makes sense. I hope I explained it enough. But like I said, this is Honey. And then I want to show you guys a photo of her mom because I do have a photo here. Okay, so I'm sure I have another like bigger photo. Okay, so here, oh, here is Honey's mom, Hannah Lee. So she is on the right. And in the middle is her great grandmother. And then on the left is Hyson, which is Honey's aunt, which is also Hannah Lee, Honey's mom's sister. So that's Honey's mom who passed away. Do we also have a photo separate just with her? Like Honey's. Another photo of Honey's mom. It's Honey's mom. Yeah, so that is her. I need to definitely add more photos into the family, but that's some of the photos. And so Haven and Honey, they just live with their grandparents at the moment. This is Honey's bedroom at the moment. I didn't really decorate it too much because she's not really going to be living here for too long for the storyline that I have in mind. So this is just what I feel like her aesthetic would be, like very cottagecore, vintage vibe, like the roses and stuff. So I just had added some of those elements in there, but I wasn't gonna fully deck it out. And I didn't deck out the house. I got this house from the gallery. I'll have to look it up who it's by. And then I changed up the shed, the little barn that they had for here. So it was smaller than this. So I like changed the size and changed it how I fit what would be best for Haven. So I made this it's like a studio barn apartment for Haven. So this is where Haven lives. So this is very much her aesthetic, as you can tell. Like look at the statues and everything. I just think it's so cute. It fits Haven to a T, I feel like. So this is Haven's little studio apartment, pretty much. A studio apartment for her. I think it looks so cute. So pretty. Sorry, I'm like bad at the angles of showing, but this is okay, and this is like I said, this is like the living room area. So it's not too crazy in here. Just let me put the walls down here. Nice little area where she can just sit here, do her art, have her own little space. She can just sit here, do her art, watch TV. So this painting is like it's a TV, and she can do her pottery. She can paint. So that's one of the for the pottery where she glazes it and everything. There's a bathroom for her, and then here's her little art room where she does her art. Sorry, I'm bad at showing. I need to get better at like camera angles, but what am I using? I'm using Sims 4 camera. Let me do Sims 3 camera. Maybe that may be better. Anyway, I think that's way better. Okay, so this is, like I said, her art studio in here. I just think it looks so cute. So her. She does her art in here. And then, whenever they have little grill out and events, so they eat out here. They have a campfire, a grill, all that stuff. I got a doghouse right here. And then I guess the creator also made like a little dance area, so I guess I can like play music, square dance, do all that over here. And then they have a little horse stable. This is so cute. What is this? What the heck? I don't know what that is coming from. I go and build. What the heck is that? Oh. Okay. Remove that off of there. Because I didn't even notice that. Okay. Anyway, this is the barn. The horses sleep at and eat. We got, like I said, Ruby. We got Chip. And then they got their little play area where they play, move around. And they got chickens in here. A few chickens. And they have like a garden. Just a nice little build on the gallery that I found. I'll have to look it up. I don't know who it's by. But it's just a nice little house. Okay. And then we are going to get into gameplay. So I'm going to change households to her great-grandmother because that's where a lot of times Honey spends a lot of time with her great-grandmother. And that's where we're going to start the series off, playing at her great-grandmother's house. So I'll see you right there when we get to her great-grandmother's house.